Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know. It is July 1st, 2025, and I'm enjoying a cooler than usual morning. It's about 50 degrees, 20 degrees or so below normal for this time of year in this part of the world. And the subject of this video is going to be omissions, taking things out of context, and framing people, which turns out is an opportunity when you do these things. I'm going to cover this in a few minutes, hopefully. So, taking things out of context is kind of obvious, and I talk about that a lot in my videos. So, taking things out of context is a no-brainer, but there's omitting details, such as telling a story about an alleged activity that was supposed to be improper or criminal in some way. A simple example, hypothetical example, consider someone, describes to you, oh, Fido's outside because he pooped on the carpet or whatever. They're describing something that the dog did to a person who wasn't there at the time. Oh, okay, well, you sure? You sure it was Fido? Yeah, no, I'm 100% sure. We only have one dog. No one else can come in here. Dog definitely pooped on the carpet. Oh, but what they left out is maybe the dog was locked in a bedroom. That's an important detail in this case, right? In this example. You see how leaving out the detail changes the criminal aspect of it, and also creates a crime on the part of another person, which is usually the reason why something is left out, isn't it? So we find that controlling dialogue, acting as a man in the middle, so to speak, where you can interpret things and choose what to include or exclude, more importantly, gives you a tremendous amount of control over people. This is kind of why information management and authority of information is a honeypot, and it's highly sought after by a lot of authorities. They want to control your information so that they can omit things selectively, right? That's the word, selectively, and become the good guys every time. Really, that's what it's about, being the good guy every time. If you can control the story, why wouldn't you be the good guy? Well, it's not true is the problem. Here's your problem, because it catches up with you. You can create a narrative, as they say, and then try to shape reality to the narrative. This is just a type of wishful thinking. And when you lie to people long enough, when you tell them the wrong thing, or you just leave out enough details, pretty soon there's a picture of reality that creeps in, and people start asking questions. Oh, why is such and such happening when you never mentioned that, kind of thing? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Did I let you believe something that I probably in likelihood know that you thought that and just let you think it anyway? Well, that's a lie. It's called a lie of omission. If you know someone is thinking something relevant and important, and you let them think it and it's not true, and you had every opportunity to clarify it, if you're involved in any kind of transaction with that person, that is outright criminal, and it can be deadly in the wrong hands. There are people and organizations that subsist entirely on deception, manipulation of information, omissions, specifically taking things out of context, pairing ideas inappropriately, abusing psychology, and all manner of abuse, many kinds of abuse. And this is actually a huge subject, because I don't want to draw this into a religious conversation, but it parallels the narrative and the rhetoric in the Bible about how the dark one, or whoever you want to call him, gets by tricking people, right? It's kind of his main gig. His challenge and his opportunity is to convince people of things that aren't real or aren't true, that are contrary to honesty, really, for short-term profit. And there's a whole class of thinking that goes along with this, and unfortunately many people fall victim to it, both victims as proprietors of it and victims of it directly. But anyway, hopefully to end on a positive note, the truth, once told so as to be understood, cannot be disbelieved. And this is, you can thank Timothy Leary for this insight. I'm going to say that again. The truth said in a way that can be understood is automatically believed. And this is your silver bullet. It's the antidote to the deception. Once the truth is understood and told properly, it's obvious. It becomes self-evident. So it's real easy to fix with communication. And you might ask yourself, why is communication under fire as well? And who's doing that? Same people, turns out. Anyway, if you have questions or comments, please reach out to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.